I asked Lisa Bloom a question before the break, but I want to first go to Ben Crump, an attorney for Michael Brown's family. And Ben, has the family learned that this announcement is coming, and have they had any communication as yet with the DA?
They have not, Joe. They have not been notified of any decision.
And so the family is essentially hearing from media reports. They haven't had any official communication about this announcement, its timing, or what its content might be?
None whatsoever, Jordan. It's extremely painful to this family to have to learn that there may be a decision today whether the killer of their unarmed child will be held accountable or not.
And we've learned earlier today from Tremaine Lee's reporting that Governor Jay Nixon has called for a meeting at 4 p.m. this afternoon with clergy. What about communication from the governor? Have any officials been in communication with this family, to your knowledge, Ben?
No officials have been in communication with this family. They have been huddled up with their family, as you would imagine, on pins and needles, praying for justice and trying to explain to their children what's going on.
And Ben, has the family talked to you, and obviously these are very sensitive conversations, about what will be next for them if in fact there is no indictment of Darren Wilson?
Well, they're praying for an indictment, and they're trying to put their faith in the justice system that it'll work for their child too, equally like it will work for everybody else. And if there's no indictment, the federal government is investigating the matter, so they will want to know if there's any federal charges. But if not, then the only remedy they will have left is a legal civil matter. And so we are going to explore every possible legal avenue to get them some sense of justice. They greatly don't want to have their child death be in vain. They want people to help them stand up to change the system, not just to make noise, but to make a difference, to make a change, so this doesn't happen to anybody else's child.
And Ben, finally, how does the family feel about all of the protests? There's been so much advocacy around their departed son. How do they feel about that, all of the activism that's sprung up?
Well, it's encouraging to them, Joe. Again, they want everybody to be peaceful, nonviolent, because they don't think you can address issues of violence by being violent. But they do want them to speak up for our children, and they do want them to not just make noise, but let's make change. Let's don't be talking about the death of another black or brown boy next week. Let's make real change with the police and the government leaders. Let's make them hear us.
All right, Benjamin Crump, an attorney for the family of Michael Brown, thank you very much for being here.